Right, this is how to change the spark plugs on a 2016 Kia Forte 5 with a 2.0 liter GDI dual overhead cam motor. So I've seen videos, nobody's really shown how to do everything. This thing just pops right off. You just give it a yank on both sides. I already loosened it, but it just snaps off. Use two hands when you pull it off. So it's got little rubber grommets. I've seen people where here's your spark plugs. Some people are taking this off. There's no need to take that off. You just use a 10mm and pull this thing out. So right now, I guess some people are having trouble with this last one, but in my particular case, it looks like it's just going to come right out. All right, so I'm going to use a 10mm. All right, so for this last plug, you do have to take this connector off. So this little gray thing, you lift it straight up, and it unclicks. There's a little black tab on there. All right, I had to pause it. I had to use two hands, but yeah, you just push that little black thing. Yeah, the trick. So you can break this free. Pop this little rubber protector off, unsnap this little black thing, this cover out of the way. And you're just going to rotate this to right about there. And you should be able to just wiggle it out. I have to use a little bit of force. So I just wiggled it and turned it. Once right there. Ta-da. So I'm replacing the plugs with NGK Laser Iridium 9723. I looked up the part number on a couple Kia dealer sites, referenced that part number, and this was the replacement. You don't have to set the gap. They come pre-gapped. And to pull the plug out, you need a spark plug tool. This particular one is a 5/8. Spark plug tools have a little rubber grommet so they catch and hold on to the spark plug. One thing to note, after I took off this cover, I used an air compressor and I blew all the stuff out. If you don't have an air compressor, just take a rag. You don't want any dust or anything falling into here. And I did one plug at a time so you don't mix up the wires and you have less chance of something falling into your engine. There it is. Nice brown, light brown tip. So it means it's a good mixture, fuel mixture when it's firing. Alright, got the new plug in the tool. Gently put it down, nice and even. Applying no pressure, just turning. I can feel it threading in, nice and even. Do it by hand until it stops. Then you're going to give it about a 1/4 to 1/8 of a turn with your wrench. Well, do it till you feel it kind of stop. And then you give it about a 1/4 turn or 1/8 of a turn or so. You don't want to go too hard because these are aluminum parts. Then you're going to put your connector back on. Alright. So I'm just going to put it in there. Line it up as good as you can. Or required the least force. Push down, give it a little jiggle, and that's it. Try not to hurry up because of the music. Snap in, push that gray part down. Check everything's nice, tight. Quadruple check. Snap this fuel thingy-mabobber on. Looks like a lock. And I'm gonna line up these little holes with these little stands. And with your oil, you can feel it snap in there if you move it a little bit. Pro tip, give it a nice wipe. And hope it doesn't blow up. Well, let's see what happens. Hey!